Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Go!
Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing on second. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Jukes away from one. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. They give it to him again. Escapes a defender. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, It'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get ready, ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
No touch. I got motion, man. I got this. No touch.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a second quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. Into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now lead by 10. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley.
Get there.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. It's a race down the right side. And he gets it in. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Wilson on the slant. Pushing it up past the 30. Keeps himself upright. 30 at the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Come on. 180. No touch.
Zone read give here to Barkley. He runs it up to midfield. Saquon Barkley! And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
From the red zone, on first. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of half. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Dancing past him. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles piling onto the score. First call here, coming from the shotgun. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. We dodged the tackle. Dodges another stop. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
Let's go now, let's go.
So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
My man. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Jukes another one. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go to Barkley again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. Jukes away from one. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Barkley off the pistol give. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, a run with Barkley. Again, he's got room. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles are running them. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go with Barkley here. Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. So beneath a chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Wide open receiver complete. The big fella. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan, and this is...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
Let's ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. Now look out. To the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his second touch. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now he's loose up the left sideline. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's their quarterback. 89 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
we honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this
Breaks the tackle now with Alley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game.
Ready? Pass Panther 60! Panther 60! Hut!
They go play action here on first down. He juked him. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 24 yards.
And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
So an electrifying. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
There he goes again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. It's Brown.
Down to the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Let's go now. Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lion. Hut.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Down. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Able to shake him off. Ooh, with a juke. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Still going.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.